A topic that many medical professionals won't touch. Can childhood vaccinations be the cause of autism in some children?
WETM 18 News reporter Zach Wheeler has been sifting through all the research and joins us now live in the studio with more. Zach.
Well, definitely, we sat down with one local family who shared their story on how they believe their two children developed autism after they were vaccinated. What you're about to hear may just surprise you.
To give you an idea of what a happy...
As Barbara and Butch LeBrec look through pictures of their kids, they can't help but wonder if they only knew what they know now. Their first son, Johnny, was born a normal and healthy boy, very strong and very alert. But after Johnny received his 4-month shots, he became very ill with chronic diarrhea. Doctors ruled out different allergies or colic.
We hospitalized him, and we questioned if it could be the vaccines at that point, because he had just had his vaccines right before that episode, and we were told no.
It was after his 12-month immunization that Johnny seemed to be getting worse.
The diarrhea came back, and within a week, we saw that he slowly started to lose his developmental functions. He suddenly wasn't the happy, playful, joyful baby and little toddler anymore. He was very removed.
The LeBrecs say several developmental professionals diagnosed Johnny with autism. It was a little more than a year and a half after Johnny was born that the LeBrecs celebrated the birth of their second child, Sierra. They were determined not to have her vaccinated, but say they were forced by the doctor to do so.
They took Sarah from my arms and they vaccinated her that very night. She swelled up like a watermelon, turned purple-red from head to toe, body rash.
Within a week, Sierra was rushed upstate to Rochester Children's Hospital, fighting for her life. Her liver was failing and organs were seriously damaged. Doctors didn't think she would survive.
We believed she was vaccine injured. We knew she was. We saw her reaction that very night.
Sierra survived but had to be put on a feeding tube for 3 years. Like her brother, Sierra was also diagnosed with having autism, a condition that does not run in their family. Vaccine-induced autism is very controversial in the medical community. A study done by doctors and researchers in England in 1998 and more recently in 2006 suggested that there is a link between the measles, mumps, rubella vaccine and autism. The study suggests that the preservatives and ingredients in the vaccines could be causing autism in a significant number of children. Right now, the CDC says 1 in 150 children in the United States has autism. The CDC still doesn't know a lot about the causes of autism. However, scientists say genetics and environment play a role. However, there might be many causes that lead to autism.
There have been many studies now looking very, very carefully at the data on does the vaccine or does mercury cause autism, and it does not. There's very good scientific evidence that it doesn't.
The Center for Disease Control in the United States says the weight of currently available scientific evidence does not support the hypothesis that vaccines cause autism. However, the CDC goes on to say they recognize there is considerable public interest in this issue and therefore support additional research.
Nothing is 100% safe. Can we guarantee your child will never have a serious side effect or a reaction from a shot? No, but I mean, some of the things that we're preventing are much more serious than any of the side effects from any of these vaccines.
According to the CDC, the signs of autism may appear at around the same time children receive the measles, mumps, rubella vaccine. The CDC says the vaccine is not to blame. However, the LeBrecs stand behind their belief and point to research that supports their claims that vaccines are to blame for their children's autism.
We've gone through a lot. We'd like to try to avoid, we'd like to try to make sure that parents and families understand that it's their choice as to whether or not they get their kids vaccinated.
Now, this is such a controversial issue that we called medical professionals throughout the area. Many didn't return our calls. In no way are we saying that you should not have your children vaccinated. We just want to provide you the information you need to know to make an informed choice. Now, you can log on to our website at WETMTV.com. There you will find information on both sides of this controversy. Reporting live in the studio, Zach Wheeler, WETM 18 News.